teachers. There's been a lot of questions about the Google integration and turning in documents online, so I just want to do a quick screencast for you to make sure everyone understands how it works. On your class, when you're looking at any assignment, when you're creating it, you can create it as an online submission, and you can see here I have a Google integration assignment. I'll just show you on the settings that you want to make sure to choose on-campus submission. You can tell it how many files the student can submit, but once they've done the submission, it has to be done all at one time. And you can mark a time that's late and, of course, the due date. So just so you know, once they've submitted it, you will have to go back into the system to allow them to resubmit. The system does not allow them to delete it and submit again. So they need to make sure that they know what they want to submit before they click that button. So that's your assignment there. I'm going to go into the student view. So if I go into this test student and he goes into his assignments, here he has the assignment Google integration, and you can see it says online submission and it's ready to submit. That is not a submit button. I know it looks like it is. A lot of students get confused with that. If they click on the name of the assignment, Google integration, it will open the submission screen. Now here you have where the students, if you want them to type to you, and that is their online submission, so maybe it's a journal entry or something like that, or if you want them to attach. So if they click attach, they have choices. They can get anything from their computer, so if they click to browse, but then yes, they are integrated to their Google Drive. So once they click the Google Drive, they can choose any type of assignment, whether it's a document, a slideshow, anything. So I'm going to click this test assignment here, and I'm going to select it. Now it automatically defaults to a Google Drive link, which is what you want because it can read that document. If they want to switch it, they can. There's really no reason to. You want it to stay live as a Google Doc, you would just leave it as it is, and you would attach. The sharing permission is automatically set that you can view it, and so they would only have to change it if they want you to edit it or make comments. So I'm just going to click attach. Now my assignment is ready to be submitted. But remember, once the student hits submit, they cannot change it. Here they could, before they submit, they can exit off. They say, oh, I picked the wrong assignment. They can change it. But once they click submit, no changes can be made. And it will ask them, are you sure you want to submit? So now it's submitted. So if I go back to the teacher view, I want to see that assignment when it was turned in. I'll go back to the assignment name and open it up. And there I'll see a list of my students. You can see when it was submitted, 8:09 a.m. I'm ready to put the grade right here. So you have to click. Sometimes it doesn't look like, okay, where is the assignment? What did he attach? If you just click on the student, then you will see the attachment here. Test assignment. If you click Google Drive, you can see how they attached it. If it came from Google, you'll see that little symbol. So you're ready to open it up. And remember, it defaults to view only. If you want your students to give you permission to edit or comment, they will have to change those permissions in their drive. So just a reminder too that to be able to annotate within MyCCA, you can only annotate on file types of Word, a PDF, or a PowerPoint. So that's where you type on the assignment and annotate it back. So we have asked for some additions and enhancements to those type of files so you can annotate more, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. And just to let you know, teachers, if you are going to allow them to resubmit, you have to click this button. So if they tell you, oh, I made a mistake, that was the wrong one, or I made edits, you have to allow resubmit. It says, are you going to let them resubmit? And you say, okay. So you can see it takes away that file. And then also you can do your grading here. You can do your missing here. You do not have to put a 0 in if it's an online submission because the system knows that you're putting it in right here. So you don't have to go to the grade book. You can do it here. And then you can also mark your late days as well. So I'll just show you on the student side when I did allow the resubmit. If I go here, I'm going to go back and refresh it so it'll show his assignment page. Now I can see in progress, but if I go back to Google integration, I can see again I have this red X, and that's because the teacher allowed me to resubmit. So I have to take it off, and then I can choose another file if I made a mistake or if I make any edits. Remember that Google Drive should remain live, so if it was a Google Doc and they made edits, it should show up to you. But that is how you would allow a resubmission. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know.